Alright, and welcome back to some more MetaPhor ReFantazio. And I just realized while running around cupping here that Stroll actually also has a follower up. I probably should be checking this more, this page more, but whoops. Speaking of more, I was debating on whether or not to go to the Academia just to see if there's anything new there, but I think I want to go to Tradia Desert first. A couple of changes made to my team.
What now?
Most interestingly, I'm making Huklenberg a mage. It is debatable on whether or not that's a good idea. I should also make her in the back line. I also made Stroll back to a warrior. Main reason is because warrior resists fire, and I put the knight's taunt on Stroll. I had him inherit that skill that costs 1000, which is quite a bit. And I'm keeping myself as a seeker for now. I might go double mage. That is a thought. I probably will go double mage when I fight the boss there. But for now, this is what I'm going with. I do want seeker to be a little bit higher ranked than this. And Huklenberg needs mage rank 10 in order to upgrade her knight. So yeah, in order to get the knight's advanced class. So that's what I'm sticking with. Yeah, I want to go to Tradia Desert. We've kind of been there before when we were just like running away from monsters. Yep, we're ready. Oh, and Moore's right here as well. I was honestly ready for it to just be that, but never mind. We can go to Academia here.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Oh yeah, we do have the merchant now. Anything new for you? He knows he's cute.
Welcome.
So yeah, actually I do want to see. Yeah, okay, it is a 10% discount. I did look at the merchant skills. It is basically all gold based and gold generation, so higher item drop rate. Yep. Dub the Tycoon. Attacks with money, yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yep, money consuming skills. And it is strong, but yeah, we don't want to you know, lose all our money fighting. But yes, let's go. Okay, here we are. Monsters seem to be on the rise even this close to the capital. Doesn't take long to feel like you're really in the wild. At present time, to make the capital a popular travel destination, we cannot stand idly by. This bounty appears to lead a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a Manjula. Oh, a manticore essentially. Did it approach because it sensed us?
Apparently.
Looks like it checked up us and then ran back. Let's focus on the smaller curse. It can't ignore us forever. Okay. I mean, I want to look for treasure chests. That's what I want to look for. A number of enemies to be killed. A bounty will appear. Okay.
Everything's pretty standard.
Lots of sandworms as well.
We're safe here. We got this. We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Oh, okay.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Okay, we do just like one-shot this. It's fine then.
That was brilliant.
Oh.
Oh, right, we did it!
Are you strong or weak? You're weak. Okay.
That was brilliant.
Okay, these guys are now all super weak now. That's good though.
No choice but to cut through them.
Our foes have fallen. Push through. We are safe for the time being.
Oh, and the cat's right there. Okay. Good to know. But yeah, I do want to just like clear out all these enemies.
Watch out! We've been spotted.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Impressive
Okay.
as ever.
Oh, gold beetle. Nice.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Anything else in this corner? There's a treasure chest down there. Let's grab that. And hello, dogs.
Come on!
We should go.
Alright, how's that?
Okay, simple enough.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
Good to know.
Come on!
Impressive as ever.
Where's the treasure
Just a bunch
chest?
of weak ones. We should be fine.
Over there. How did I miss this the first time? Oh, it blends in really well, actually.
We found some find.
Damascus Chamshire for the warrior. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't buy a new sword for. Actually, no, there's no better sword, anyways. Okay, well, there we go.
Everything's pretty standard.
Couple of sandworms and birds around.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Yep.
I can feel the power coursing
There's
through
the
me.
bird. There's the bird. There we go. And nice.
I think we're in the clear.
And now we attack this
Draw
one.
steel. We are spotted.
We are spotted, but does it really matter?
They saw us.
That was brilliant.
Okay, anything else around here? Nope, there's a pack of dogs on this corner, so I guess we just run up top for a second here.
Alright, how's that?
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Let's push through. Come
I
on!
knew you could do it.
Easy enough.
Exemplary.
Are you rank 2 now on the mage?
What now?
Yes, you are. I kind of want blue cheese. I kind of want to use some of these incense on Huklenberg, just to get the mage up a little bit faster. I think that's enough. Rank 3 is solid.
Let's push through.
That was brilliant.
There's a
all
item
seem
right
pretty
there. Oh, hello there.
You got this.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Oh,
And treasure chest.
Whoa.
amazing.
Amethyst, perfect. That's some more money.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
Hello there, wild
Just a bunch of
crow.
weak ones. We should be fine.
I mean, should.
How's that?
Good one.
Doesn't mean that we will be. Another... Oh, we're back to where the cat was. Okay. Okay, we just kind of sneak out down here.
Let's push through.
Skill.
Grab that item over here.
If it's useful,
Superior
I say grab
rusted armor. Okay.
it. Amazing. Great moves back there.
Thank
I
you.
knew you could do it.
Fight. Okay.
Nice. You're gaining
Seeker
strength.
rank 8. Oh, hello.
You look stronger already. Ugh, I think they see us.
Wait, we
can't
just
get
fight.
sloppy.
I know these guys are weak,
Let us
but stay
strike.
focused. weak
You
to
were
fire.
weak to fire,
Let's heat
which
this
I
place
don't
up.
have actually.
Let me help.
I owe you. Now, what's...
I think we just attack it
I
as
can
much as we
slash.
can. Yeah, we don't have enough.
I shall show you what true allies together.
We could try to gabot.
Not this mage. Oh, mystic
Huklenberg got them right in
The
their weak
freedom of a
spot.
wanderer. I won't hold back. Maybe not.
Does it escape immediately?
There they go.
Yeah, okay, it escapes immediately. We need a
I
double
think we got them
fire.
all. We'll be safe for a while.
Oh, my controller bugged out. It's now permanently shaking.
Alright, how's that?
Okay, I'm gonna leave the other two though. Because I don't want to fight them yet.
Skill.
I want to clear out everything first.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
Draw steel.
Okay, I think
We are
those
spotted.
respawned. Yeah, those respawned. Hey, Plateau, can you save the game for me before I fight this boss here? Thanks. Thank you very much, Plateau.
Yep.
Alright. I thought there was another area here.
Come on!
Look.
I'm sensing something huge and it headed right for us. Alright, here we go.
All right.
It finally appeared. Damn, it's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are essentially trapped. One certainly expect beasts in the desert, but for something like this to appear... No kidding. This isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We've got to do
Stay
something.
present and focused.
Watch yourself. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I see that just fine.
Get ready.
Here it comes. Brace yourselves. Okay,
Let's go!
I'm down to just Blizz,
They're
right?
weak to ice.
We know they're weak to
Let's
ice and immune to
stop them
fire.
cold.
Ice!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold
That's your
back.
opening,
I
Captain.
shall vanquish evil!
Start with Knight's Proclamation.
Scared, are you?
I shall with blade in hand.
I can get Blizz here. I don't know if that does more damage
Let my
though.
power support you!
Huklenberg got them right
freedom
in their weak
seeker.
spot.
120.
Freeze.
It's actually not that much.
Now, what's the...
And
Let's see
you
how this plays
guard,
out.
and we'll see. Yeah, let's see what happens. War Cry, attack and defense fell. Stinger attack.
Huklenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down.
I mean, we do,
Huklenberg
but
got them
there's
right in their weak spot.
there's not much we can do about it.
It didn't work?
Don't get
Oh,
sloppy,
come on.
Captain.
I shall fight. No holding back!
Ooh, okay. Knight's Proclamation, that's fine. We don't get to guard, which is annoying.
What can I do?
Okay,
Can
we're dead.
anyone heal him?
Suppose this is
How
it.
strong? Someone get him back on his feet.
We will.
From our provisions.
Oh,
Let's see another day.
I should have used Blizz first.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
I should have used Blizz first. Cause now, yeah, you
I'll
just
hold
guard.
my ground!
Oh!
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can heal. Okay, everything returned to normal.
Oh, power of heroes!
Huklenberg got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak spot.
Seeker!
Medi
We're
up.
not out of this yet!
Yeah, this is
I'm
fine.
obliged.
Like, this
My
is a
thanks.
win for sure.
I
just need to
call
play it,
upon
you
royal
know,
power
right.
within.
Knight's Proclamation.
Scared, are you?
Observe mage! Oh, shards of ice!
I will fight with pride!
I think if we heal again.
With healing power!
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
please.
fine. Yeah.
Warrior!
What a mess.
I think what I want to do here is
All
pass.
yours.
Is every mage? Freeze!
Huklenberg
Because we
got
can
them
do
right in
this
their weak spot.
and do this.
Ice!
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
I don't think I need to guard this turn. Do I guard? Actually, I can guard, attack, and heal. I
Staying
think
on the
that's the play
defensive.
here.
Observe with blade in hand!
Attack here.
The
And
fight is
heal.
power! We can do this!
Twas needed.
I owe you.
And
What's
it's going to
happening? Trick.
reduce our stats. Stinger Frenzy.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Yeah, we do. I'm down to just guard, attack. Or sorry,
Go
pass
for it.
turn.
I let justice prevail!
Attack,
Huklenberg got them right in
Seeker.
their weak spot.
attack,
Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford.
Let's
see how
Guard.
this
Opening,
plays out.
Captain.
Is ever with blade in
Attack.
hand!
heal.
Let's go!
Yeah,
not out
we
of this
got
yet.
the pattern
I'm
now.
obliged.
Helpful as ever.
We got the pattern. This is easy. We can convert this easily now.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay. Okay, that's not good.
Let's get him some healing.
Oh, come on.
Down? Someone, help him back up.
Okay, we will revival medicine.
Could do with this.
I can...
Huklenberg,
Observe the enemy. I defer to
Pass
you.
It's a
and
fight of power.
Medi.
Twas needed.
My thanks.
We got unlucky with their targeting there. Yeah, if they didn't double target there, we would have been completely fine. It's unfortunate, but you know, whatever. Part of the game.
You first.
For all that we strive
And now we
for.
just do the same thing.
Huklenberg got
It's
them
over,
right
though.
in their weak spot.
Nice. Rusted weapon and a bone helm.
Good. 'Tis done.
I admit.
And a rank up.
Ha!
Nice.
I have never known such heights.
Easy. Rampager
However-
tail.
Even so.
True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing is really their
Yes.
responsibility. Could not agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized. For now,
Right.
anyways. Absolutely. That's enough for now. Thumbs, let's go report in at the recruitment
think?
center. Let me keep
Say,
exploring a little. Should still be okay.
Everything's
Now,
pretty standard.
I do kind of... One second. Skills. Oh, I should, one second.
What now?
Huklenberg, switch back to the knight real quick.
Nice.
Just so that I can use, first aid. And now you can switch back to,
What now?
now you can switch back to the mage.
Mage.
Mage rank 4
Yep,
already
we're
is not
safe here.
bad. Like we could just grind here, right? Like grind,
Let's push through.
Hey, good one.
like grind up to like rank 10. I just want to see,
We won't lose
like,
this
you
fight.
know,
Let us strike.
They're weak to ice.
weak to
Let's
ice. Got
stop
it.
'em cold.
I'm all prepared. No. Seeker! Ice!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford
Oh,
to
wow,
lose.
that
Forward,
actually-
Captain.
Hack and slash.
Is everyone all right? Join with me.
Let my
Blizz.
power support you.
Huklenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let's stay calm. Seeker! Freeze!
Wow, considering that
I
we
shall fight as
one-shot
the
them in the
noble-
overworld, I wasn't expecting this to take
You fight
like
hard.
2 turns. Hero Crush. Fire Breath. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Considering that we like destroyed them in the overworld, I wasn't expecting us to have to fight this hard.
Power!
There we go.
What a finale! Keep your energy
Giant
up,
worm meat.
everyone.
Okay. Well, that's
Victory
a
is
lot
ours.
harder than I was expecting.
Hey, we found something.
We're getting good worm
now?
meat though, which is nice. Yeah, okay, that should be good.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Come on!
Have we? We have. Okay.
Hey, great job.
Let's see, how much do we get? We get about 12 per battle.
On your guard.
12 per battle, which means
Already found us.
if I need 300, I need to kill 30 of these
On your
worms.
guard.
Which I think is, you know, not undoable, but it's just takes a while. But I think we're good here. Let me just finish this one off.
Alright,
Exemplary.
Okay, I think that's actually all the enemies cleared out. Not much else to do. I guess we just leave here. Back to Grand Trad we go. And we get to hear the announcement after this. Alright.
Now then.
Can I go back out? Oh, I can go back out. Does that reset? That does reset the monsters as well. That resets all the monsters. Let me do a little bit of math here. Assuming each one gives about 10, I believe the crows also give about 10. Let me double check. I don't know how many runs it will
The
take
power coursing through
to
me.
get like to rank 10, right?
All right, we did it.
alright. How's that?
Great job.
36.
Let's push through.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
All right. How's that?
60. Oh,
This one's
1 second. Who are you?
Poison.
My best.
Bro!
Wasn't
Someone get him
enough.
back on his feet!
At this
Put
rate,
down! Get her back up!
not like this.
What are you? I was not expecting you.
Oh, champion again.
What was that?
Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard.
Where did that one come from?
Yep, we're safe here.
The heck?
This is bad. They're onto us.
I can feel the power coursing through me.
All right. How's that?
Okay, these give like nothing.
Hey, good one.
I knew you could do it. It's all clear.
And I'm paranoid now.
All right. How's
I
that?
knew you could
Okay,
do
those
it.
give only 3.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
Come on.
Impressive as ever.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
All right. How's that?
Was brilliant.
Not sure where that bird came from, which is why I'm like
They all seem
paranoid
pretty.
now.
You got this.
Very impressive.
Whew. That should do it. They all seem pretty
Oh,
weak.
you
You
are
got this.
below me.
Such skill.
Okay, real quick. Assuming, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 25 sandworms that give 12 each. That's what, 400 experience per run? 400 experience, and what are we at right now?
What now?
It takes, what, 10, 12? Like 20 to get up 1 level? Yeah, not really worth it. We'll just wait until we're at a better dungeon than this one. Alright, well, let's head back, I guess. We're fine.
Hey,
Yep, let's head
Okay
back to the
then.
city.
right?
And let's see what this announcement's about.
All right.
We've taken down the Manjula that was terrorizing the desert, so the bounty is all ours now. 'Tis a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. Glad we're able to help people too. Thumbs, let's go report at the recruitment center before we forget. Yeah, I guess we can't do anything at night
Guess we're
though.
splitting up.
Alright. Good job, everyone.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
Alright, Waters Day.
Right then.
Today's Forden's big announcement. His
Guess
church
the
has...
church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Okay, I didn't realize that you were actually going to talk.
Whatever
Danica.
it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
It's interesting though, because... Okay, we're actually just straight up also doing this, okay.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Interesting, okay. That's
So it
Something.
really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me?
Anyone. Yes, if you earn the trust of everyone.
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me, in charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right.
At least
let's
you're
review
self-aware.
what we know,
I
shall we?
appreciate that.
First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The
Right.
top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime,
Very
anywhere.
inspiring. I am very inspired.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Ah, that's a thing. Assassination doesn't work.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for.
And that we all witnessed.
Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
Yeah, I mean... Rest in peace, Grius. We didn't know.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
If the criminal somehow gains the trust of everyone...
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Was that the announcement? Or was that just like the preamble to the announcement?
I heard the announcement. The Church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic.
Right, okay, we're figuring that out now.
Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Meaning we cannot deal with Louise.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Louis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
He doesn't really care anymore, I don't think.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Louis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Oh no.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
We are going to look
I'll
for
go
her
look
right
for her.
away.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Alright, let's look for Maria.
Where?
You're kidding.
Can we check her room first? There might be some clues or something. Maybe we can find some clues. Okay, nope, never mind. That would normally be the first place to go look. Uh-huh.
Fancy
Nothing new for
wanting on
you.
this?
Okay. It's time to sword surf.
Ridiculous.
Stop that at once!
Ridiculous.
Hello.
What do you need?
Nothing.
I'm just...
Stop that at once! Hey, mister!
Yeah, about that kiddo.
Stop that at once!
Oh, the...
How to
Huh.
handle this?
Sorry. Hey!
Papa... Back alley to the Grand Cathedral, okay. The activist was also gone. That's what I was kind of eyeing about.
What should I do?
We are looking for Maria, but before that, can I turn in this bounty real quick? Yep. Thanks, my dude. Increases courage as well.
All right.
Oh, I think that's enough to get me to 2. Oh, not quite. Close. Hey, that
Thanks,
bumps up
mate.
our...
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's it. For now, at least. I assume Maria's not in here. Although she might have come in here just because they dressed like her dad used to.
Well then,
Him?
I'll take the crown now.
Keep dreaming, fella.
Hello there.
Oh, wait. Okay, so she went inside, got it. She went to pray at the Grand Cathedral. Hi, Maria.
huh? Why?
Hey, Maria, let's go home.
I'm here to get you. Come on, let's go home.
Okay. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Yeah,
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he?
Yes. Let's go with a simple answer. Because the more complex answer is, necromancy was a thing. But that's not something we want Maria to go down.
It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I
It's
really
not
did
your
my
fault.
best to be a good girl, but
That's not
That's
why.
not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
I don't like any of these choices. Don't worry about
It's
it.
going to be all right. Don't worry.
That is definitely part of it. We're trying to stop it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end.
Well, to be fair, the king kind of caused this one.
Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
Well, he shows a really not great method to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Alright, I guess we just take Maria home with us. And it's night. Didn't get to do much.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
No problem.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
And maybe, read to Maria? Maybe? No? Can't sleep?
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not awake enough for this. Nah, we can think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around?
Indeed.
Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
That was what, 2 weeks ago? You want to read it?
read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
And we finally get the next section of the novel.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
Ah, how I wish. How I wish.
Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political.
That is very true. Democracy is not like the be-all, end-all utopia saver.
Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you.
You mean while we were asleep?
I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. Think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
I was kind of joking, but I guess we are just asleep. We're just like, here's the book, you read it and deal with it.
Time
I'm
marches
going to
on,
sleep.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, so that was that whole day, I guess. We did turn in the bounty, which is all I kind of really wanted.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom.
I see, so like a tournament.
And we call it
the
Tournament for the Throne!
It's a tournament arc.
Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
I see.
Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Interesting. So yeah, they are making it.
Stroll?
It's a
Why
literal
call us so early
tournament
in the morning?
arc.
What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a
Of
note
course
here.
he was.
Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
We can find a way to break it?
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
Knowing someone as meticulous as Louise, he probably is keeping it because it's a useful curse.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. You wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
Is it the,
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
It's the best way to control the narrative, like, realistically.
An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels.
Yep, because the only people who can travel and fight are gonna be, like, so limited. So now people can't actually earn the trust except if they're able to fight and go to, like, the port town, right? There's no way around the popularity contest anymore because they made a contest for the popularity contest.
But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Yeah, probably.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Join the tournament. We need a plan. As an Eldar and an outcast in the city, I think that gives us an advantage here. I think we enter it.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
Louise is not gonna miss a chance to not be there. Right? Louise will be there because he wants to take down Forden.
Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
No, we are.
It sounds crazy,
are, not
but
the
I think
prince.
you might be
We.
onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis.
He's not gonna miss out on this.
He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
Yeah, I mean, not a bad plan. It just to get us close to Luis.
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
And Zorba's dead, so Zorba can't reveal to Luis that it's us that did it. Because Luis was caught off guard by Grias. Grias 100% would have succeeded without the king's intervention. So he's not as smart as we, initially thought him to be. He's just all about power. So we do have the advantage here.
I see. An undercover operation, is it?
He's not like
Quite a
all-knowing.
gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
We're fine.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I do.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
All right. Oh, we got Grias' journal. Nice. All right, so now I guess we get ready to head out.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger?
No,
Listen to
yes, but
I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it.
Make sure that his unfortunate death was not in vain.
I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your
I mean,
Majesty.
That's the plan,
That was
I
the
guess.
plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
Well, we can't promise anything, but as the power of the protagonist, we are coming
No,
back.
we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race.
Okay,
You be a
thank
good
goodness.
king.
Whew. For a split second there, I was thinking like, are we taking Maria with us? No, okay, we're not.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
The power of the protagonist compels us
we'd
to
best get
stay alive.
registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Okay. Okay, we're just going straight
This
to
should
it.
be the place, right?
Are they gonna let us
Excuse us?
register?
We're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Or race restrictions.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I
You
heard they were all
were...
wiped out.
You were with Captain Klinger when we got interviewed.
What?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too.
I got dumped as well.
Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Okay, whew.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral.
Okay, so we do have
Don't be
to
late.
stay here for at least one more day. That's good.
We'll have to hope
I think.
Huklenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
It won't even, like, it can't just be a monster. We have to kill a human.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Oh, we can probably meet Katharina too, right?
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
I see.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A
Heisme.
villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is?
Who
That
are you?
man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that.
Or are you one of Louise's men?
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
They want human heads.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
Probably.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Are
We're
you
supposed to get a
sure?
monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Oh yeah, we don't need to win. We just need to get their attention.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win.
Sharp as always, Captain.
We just need to get Louise's attention.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Huklenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
I feel like I've seen you before. Have I seen you before?
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain for Maneater, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
Well, for one, the guard is currently fully split
That's
up.
the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
Well, you're trying. We would never laugh. We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
Can I just say all of those in, like, that order?
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Ah, thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure, thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me.
Interesting. The motion for closure ray is like blocking your eyes. I wonder if that has any significance, because close your eyes, right? Close your ray, close your eyes.
In that case, we shall meet in Maneater, the old castle town.
Okay, we will see you there. We need a carriage there, though.
Well, no backing out of this now.
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper.
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Huklenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Can I do other things first? I mean, I guess I have to, I might as well accept the contract, right? Uh-huh.
No, thank you.
Demo Man Goddard. I feel like I've heard your name before. The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age once... Oh, he's the, he was the old man on the stage. Yeah. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give you the eulogy at your funeral. Okay.
Hey!
Yep, we'll take it.
Let's focus.
No deadline. Interesting. 100,000
Let's
for
call
that.
it.
Is it gonna be night? Oh, it's gonna be night.
No registration issues, I trust?
Well, no, but we also didn't really, you know, get a monster bounty.
No, indeed.
Fine.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about.
Explain the details, Stroll.
Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Okay, so we're all keeping secrets.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Oh, okay, we lost a playing card.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
I guess that's fair.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
And it's rest time. That was a long series amount
Let's
of
rest.
days. I guess we can't leave. Yeah, okay.
Well met, eh?
I'd really like to, but...
Hey!
Covers all the main roads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fancy a
Nothing new.
one in on the...
Now then.
Hello.
Don't push it.
Maybe we should check in on Maria. Huh. We haven't seen Maria, huh? Alright, I guess we're resting. I mean, there's nothing else to do, right? I talked with everyone.
night. Can I come in?
Yeah, come on in. You want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yes,
I'll be cheering
supposedly.
for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Feel free to cry. It's okay.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
One that we'll try our best to keep.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
What do you mean? What do you mean rank 1? What do you mean rank 1? This is importance rank 10.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our
Yes.
meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden.
Well, we also want to do it, so
It pains
it's
me
fine.
to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital.
Yes.
Do you recall?
Like the very first cutscene. I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Oh, I did not know that. They're
You
banned?
needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
Yeah, the fact that, you know, everyone is equal.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Yeah, take the book. We'll sleep while you read. Oh, it's the voting
So,
process.
it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then.
Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure we're already off to
It takes power
dreamland.
to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Meanwhile, we're like asleep already.
Time marches on, and the
Okay.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Metals Day. Now, I guess the question is if I waste the day to... Oh, here we go. I guess this is the Chapter 1 cutscene.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Who? This is one of the candidates, I assume.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land.
This might get muted. So, you know, if this is muted, it's muted.
Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo.
Is this like the national anthem or something? Again, if that got muted, that got muted. You know what? Whatever, right? There's not much to do with it if it's like copyrighted music. If it got auto-muted by YouTube, it gets auto-muted by YouTube. But yeah, this is a long episode. So much for my hopes and dreams.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
This is the opening
Ladies
ceremony.
and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Okay.
There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights.
Okay.
And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
Are they going to introduce Louise?
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
He's basically putting his face out, right? Like this whole event is just
Moving
for Forden
right
to
along,
put his
we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
all of them.
It's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
He was invited. He didn't say yes, you know. He didn't reply to the invitation.
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering? Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight.
I agree with that.
I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
I agree with that.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
Guess he doesn't know
The
Zorba's
fallen
fate.
king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden.
Who?
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
That is true. There are some interesting...
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Hi, it's me. We're gonna get tomatoes thrown at us. They're like, who?
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think
Yeah,
to
this is,
distinguish yourself?
That's about expected. I mean, yeah, this is expected.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
Well, we did our best.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after
We, our ride's here. Our ride's here, by the way.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
Wee.
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
Okay, I guess we
It's
won't stay at the
incredible.
capital. All right. Well, we got ourselves 5,021. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what is this thing? This is our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road? Then the others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now? We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. So 3-4 days travel? Okay,
Let us hurry.
Let's see.
what is here?
Oh. Oh.
Okay, can't go anywhere else yet.
Wow.
4 days, 3 nights about. Okay. I need to find a saving spot.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? I'm not in
It's
this
like
for the money,
money.
boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's pretty amazing, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hülkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neuras. An
Neuras.
Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a
Everything.
noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
Uh-huh.
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Right. What is going on?
Neuras? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
It is for royal use.
'Tis an
kind of.
unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
I'm pretty sure he just wanted to work on it.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
Oh, definitely not.
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away.
So you kept upgrading.
A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Yes, that's exactly what she's doing.
It's no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
Who is still alive, by the way?
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Okay, so, I think we found our gunner.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Well, we can count on him, I think.
We can count on him. If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
we need to take a break. Is what we
summing
need.
up, our first
Okay,
trial
you know what?
is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline.
I'm gonna
the bigger
just-
the head, the better.
I'm just gonna stop this here. This episode's been going on way too long already. I'll play this right after, like, I cut the episode. But yes, I will see you all next time when we talk strategy. See you in a bit.